Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 9th, 2021. We're here to give you all an update on the price of gold. You guys can see we did a price prediction recently into the market, expecting this market in gold to give us some strength, and you can tell that that has not happened. That is not the case. The market in gold continues to exhibit weakness. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to make the determination as to whether or not the trap is going to continue to lower the price in gold, or can we see a start in price movement higher for this commodity. Is the market in gold at risk of continuing to fall? Now, before I get started in that, if this is your first time watching our video, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. We're not here to give you any FUD or FOMO, trying to instill any excitement into you, because in the market, there's none of that going on. We're simply about the business of making profit, and that's it. So let's take a look at the market in gold real quick. Hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. I wanted to take a very quick second though for you all to look at our simulated portfolio. These are the stocks that we're holding for the long term, and we are literally showing you all that you are able to pick the market, call the market, and place them in a portfolio, and you can track it. So currently we have 6 stocks in this simulated portfolio. For us, once we hit our TP price, we let the stocks go. We're not in this for a year. We're not in these positions for 5 years. We're simply here to come in, grab the profit, and walk out. So these are the current stocks that are in our basket right now. You can see that there's 2 of them that is currently giving us losses. The first one is the Valeo. The second one is the Power Shares ETF. We recently added the Power Shares one right there alongside with Electronics, and everything else is in the green. So while the market has been taking a slump, many of our stocks in our portfolio has been moving the opposite direction, which is good to see. So now let's look at gold real quick. Okay, because like I said, we called this one wrong into the market in gold. We did it on February the 11th. Right there. And since that time, the market just dropped. I mean, there has been no interest to see this commodity go higher in price. That's why we really needed to see the market hold 1760 as support. And once that broke right here on the 26th, we already knew that the market in gold was not strong. We already knew that the prospect of it going higher in price has dwindled. Why? Because we've seen the market in gold come in and prop itself up right there around 1760, and it even did it here, held support there. So once we broke that to the downside, that was an automatic, knowing that the prediction was wrong and that it was incorrect, and that you would expect us to go lower and lower in price. And that is currently what we're seeing. So yeah, this was not a good prediction that we've garnered on February the 11th. Right, so if we were to get out right now, we'd be down almost 7.25%, and it goes that way. I mean, you can't get them all right. So let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's erase and take an overall look into the market in gold and make a determination if we are finally seeing this particular market in gold. Can we do a trend change? Can we see the market in gold start to go higher in price? So take a look. I want you all to see this, okay? Because I want you to understand that the only thing that we have at our disposal that everyone else cannot see is that we're able to predict the market, okay? So everyone sees the same chart. So we have no advantage of what we're seeing into the market. Everyone sees how the market in gold has now came back and started or came to this ascending line. This is the 3rd time. We're now here. Every time the market in gold came and touched that ascending line, the market went higher, right? So now, do you expect us to see the same thing? That's the question. That is what we need to see in the market for gold. So let's take a look at the market in gold on a different time frame to actually see if we're getting some strength into the market. Okay, let me show you this too. This area right here, it's a good area of support. So this is the bullseye right there where the market in gold is. 1680 right there. Okay, so let's do this real quick. We're going to look at a different time frame because we need to see if we're getting strength into the market in gold on a longer time frame, because the longer the time frame, the stronger the market is going to be. So now let's zoom in real quick, and currently you guys can see that the market in gold is simply propping itself up. We could be in the beginning phases of seeing the market start a trend higher. I mean, we've been in a downtrend for a while that started all the way back since the beginning of the year. You know, the market in gold has been going lower. So we're seeing some hints that the market is in this particular space trying to see a trend reversal, right? We're trying to see a market change its course of going lower in price to one of actually seeing some higher movement. Now we said that 1680 is the bullseye. The restriction area now in the market in gold is around 1760. Okay, now there is weakness still here. The market in gold is still seeing weakness around 1680. So we can actually see the beginning phases of this market trading within the same range that it did back in April, May of 2020. We can actually see this market just trade sideways for a while and then expect us to resume prices lower, or we can see the market go higher in price. Now the 3 weeks time frame definitely lets me know that the weakness into the market in gold is still entrenched and it is still in play. You know, the volume over the last 3 3-week price bars has been climactic compared to what we've been accustomed to, and then we close towards the low of the bar. So looking at this on a longer time frame, you know, the market in gold definitely is giving us weakness, no doubt about it. So depending on your time preference, I'll be the first one to tell you that the sooner, yeah, you can play the market in gold to the upside on a smaller time frame. But when you change this out to a weekly, 3 weeks to even monthly time frame, there is weakness entrenched and it is still strong in the market right now. But from a daily to an hourly time frame, the market in gold is giving us some strength. So initially I would be expecting the market in gold to see a higher price, right? Now that doesn't mean that I'm looking for the market to be climactic and for us to actually see price breakage to $2,000. I'm not saying that at all, but rather we can see the market in gold come up to around 1746 to around 1760. Okay, because there's definitely strength coming to the market in gold. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. We want to go ahead and play the weakness in the market in gold, but we're going to play this on a longer time frame, okay? Like I said, on the 3 weeks time frame is where we're really seeing that weakness at. Okay. In actuality, I think we're going to play this to the upside. We're going to play this to the upside because I am suspecting that we're going to see some strength coming to the market in gold. And we're going to play that on the near term. We're not going to play this on the long term, but the weakness is there on the long term. Definitely want to give you all that. And we're going to hold this area of support around 1638. And like I told you, 1760 would be the ultimate area of restriction in the market in gold. Okay, we would have to skim off a little bit here in this vicinity, which is around 1740, and that will give us what? almost about 2% profitability. It's not a lot. This is just going to show you that I'm not seeing that much strength coming to the market in gold. Okay. But I am suspecting that the market's going to try to go higher in price. So we're definitely going to play that out in the market in gold. Real quick, we're going to play this on a near-term basis, not the long term, because the long term is definitely hinting that the market is giving us some weakness. I just suspect over the next couple of days we will see some increases in price in gold. Not a lot, but we can still take profits in the market and walk out the store right before the market takes a dump. Okay, so this is it. Definitely let us know your thoughts, your premise about gold. Where do you think the market's going to go in the near term? I'm saying like the next 5 days. Where do you think the price is going to be in gold? This is our expectations. Yours can be totally different, which is fine. Just let everyone know in our community what you are seeing in terms of price movement in gold. And that's it. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.